where every journey reveals a hidden wonder.
Waking up in Grindelwald is a gentle, almost surreal experience. As the morning mist drifts lazily through the valley, you open your window to a panorama of soaring peaks and rolling green meadows. The air tastes crisp, sweet with the scent of pine and wildflowers, and the distant toll of a cowbell calls you to explore. In this village, the rhythms of life are defined by nature's hand. Every hour brings a new light, a new view, a new wonder. Stepping outside, you're greeted by ancient chalets, each lovingly maintained through generations. Their flower-filled balconies spill over with bright geraniums and petunias, adding bursts of color against the weathered wood. Locals walk by with a friendly "Grüezi," their pace unhurried, their smiles genuine. Time moves differently here, measured not by deadlines or alarms, but by the shifting mountainsides and the gentle roll of clouds overhead. Grindelwald is a gateway to adventure for every kind of traveler. If you're a hiker at heart, the region's network of trails is legendary. One of the most popular routes, the Eiger Trail, leads you along the very base of the imposing Eiger North Face. As you walk, the story of the Eiger unfolds, of daring climbers, of triumphs and tragedies, of nature's raw, untamed beauty. Wildflowers carpet the slopes, and marmots scurry through the grass, while the constant backdrop of snow and stone reminds you of the sheer scale of these mountains. For those seeking even more breathtaking views, the journey to Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe, is a must. A historic cogwheel train, its bright red carriages winding up impossibly steep tracks, takes you through tunnels carved into the heart of the mountains themselves. As you ascend, glaciers come into view, gleaming blue and white, rivers of ice frozen in time. Finally, you arrive at Jungfraujoch, a windswept plateau at over 3,400 meters, higher than any other railway station in Europe. Here, the world seems to stretch out forever, peaks on every horizon, and the sky a dazzling, endless blue. Back in the village, adventure isn't limited to the trails. Grindelwald is also a paradise for winter sports. When the first snow falls, the valley transforms overnight. Skiers and snowboarders glide down pristine slopes, their laughter echoing across the hills. Cross-country skiers weave through silent forests, and families build snowmen as flakes swirl gently from above. The warmth of a mountain hut awaits you after a day on the pistes, hearty Swiss dishes like fondue or rosti, and steaming mugs of hot chocolate, the perfect antidote to the cold. Evenings in Grindelwald are their own kind of magic. As twilight falls, the mountains catch the last pink and gold rays of the sun, and the village glows with cozy lights. Wood smoke rises from chimneys, mingling with the cool mountain air, and the stars begin to appear, brighter and closer than you've ever seen them. It's the perfect time to wander the quiet streets, perhaps stopping in a family-run bakery for a slice of apple strudel, or sharing stories with new friends by a crackling fire. But Grindelwald is more than just its landscape. It's a community shaped by centuries of tradition and resilience. The people here are proud of their heritage, and you'll find it everywhere, from the intricate wood carvings that decorate each chalet to the lively festivals that fill the village square with music and dancing. On special days, villagers don traditional dress, embroidered blouses, felt hats, and bright red vests, and play the alphorn, its haunting melody echoing through the valley. These celebrations are more than just performances. They're a living link to the past, an invitation to be part of something timeless. No visit to Grindelwald would be complete without sampling its culinary delights. Local cheeses, aged in mountain caves, are rich and flavorful, perfect for a rustic picnic in the sun. Freshly baked bread, golden and still warm from the oven, is a staple at every meal. And everywhere, the produce reflects the land. Berries picked from wild brambles, honey from alpine bees, and herbs gathered from the hillsides. Dining here is a celebration of simplicity and abundance, each bite a reminder of the connection between land and table. For those who crave a deeper connection with nature, Grindelwald offers countless ways to immerse yourself. In summer, mountain bikers race along thrilling trails, while paragliders soar above the valley, catching the thermals and drifting like birds. gentle walks along the river bring you to hidden waterfalls and tranquil picnic spots. And for the truly adventurous, there are glacier excursions, guided journeys across ancient ice, where you can hear the creak and groan of the living glacier beneath your feet. As the seasons change, so does the character of Grindelwald. In spring, the meadows burst into bloom, and the village comes alive with the sound of running water as the snow melts away. Summer is a time for long, sunlit days and exploration. Autumn paints the landscape in gold and crimson, the air crisp and invigorating. And winter, with its deep snows and festive spirit, offers a sense of peace and wonder that's hard to find anywhere else. Yet no matter when you visit, the spirit of Grindelwald remains unchanged. A place where the beauty of the Alps is matched only by the warmth of its people. It's a village that invites you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to appreciate the small moments, the hush of dawn, the laughter of children playing in the snow, the taste of fresh cheese, the joy of a shared meal. In Grindelwald, you don't just see the Alps, you feel them in your bones. Every path you walk, every view you admire, is an invitation to be present, to savor the here and now. Whether you're seeking adventure, tranquility, or simply a place to reconnect with nature and yourself, Grindelwald offers it all, wrapped in a charm that is uniquely Swiss. So, as you drift off to sleep at the end of your day, nestled in your chalet, you'll find yourself already dreaming of tomorrow's adventures, knowing that in Grindelwald, every morning brings a new reason to fall in love with this alpine wonderland all over again. Nestled in the heart of the Swiss Alps, Grindelwald is a village that captivates every adventurer's spirit. Surrounded by towering peaks and lush valleys, this alpine haven has long been a magnet for travelers seeking nature at its purest. The allure of Grindelwald lies not only in its breathtaking scenery, but also in the countless ways it invites visitors to explore, discover, and reconnect. With the landscape, with loved ones, and with themselves. One of Grindelwald's greatest treasures is its extensive network of hiking trails. Here, the mountains are not merely a distant backdrop, but an open invitation to step outside and immerse yourself in the wild beauty of Switzerland. Whether you're an avid mountaineer or a gentle rambler, there's a path waiting for you. Meandering trails wind through flower-dappled meadows, where the air is sweet with the scent of alpine blooms and the gentle chime of cowbells drifts on the breeze. These easier walks are perfect for families, for those wanting to take their time, or for anyone who simply wants to soak in the serenity of nature. Yet, for those who crave a challenge, Grindelwald does not disappoint. Steeper routes climb high into the mountains, rewarding hikers with sweeping panoramic vistas. Every step brings a new perspective, a glimpse of a distant glacier, a hidden waterfall, or a sunbeam breaking through the clouds to illuminate a snow-capped summit. No matter which path you choose, the sense of accomplishment at the journey's end is matched only by the awe inspired by the world unfolding around you. Of all the trails in Grindelwald, one stands out as truly iconic, the hike from First to Bacalpsee. Setting out from the mountain station at First, the journey leads you across rolling hills and past rugged outcrops, each step bringing you closer to a place of almost surreal beauty. Bacalpsee is an alpine lake nestled high in the mountains, its surface so still and pristine that it becomes a mirror, perfectly reflecting the jagged peaks above. Standing at its edge, you are enveloped in silence, interrupted only by the distant call of a bird or the whisper of the wind. It's a place that invites reflection, both literal and figurative, a spot where the majesty of the Alps feels close enough to touch. For those with a taste for adrenaline, Grindelwald offers more than tranquil walks. The first cliff walk is a must for thrill seekers. This daring metal walkway wraps around the sheer side of the mountain, suspended more than 2,000 meters above sea level. With nothing but a sturdy grate beneath your feet and a vast drop below, every step is exhilarating. The wind rushes past as you grip the rail, and in front of you, the mountains rise with breathtaking grandeur. It's an experience that is both terrifying and awe-inspiring, a reminder of nature's power and the thrill of venturing just beyond your comfort zone. Adventure in Grindelwald isn't confined to the hiking trails. It's also the gateway to one of Switzerland's most legendary journeys, the train ride to Jungfraujoch, famously known as the top of Europe. Boarding the iconic red train in Grindelwald, you begin an ascent unlike any other. The route winds through tunnels carved into the mountains, traverses snowfields and rocky slopes, and opens up to views that steal your breath away. As you climb higher, the air grows crisp, and the landscape transforms into a winter wonderland even in the height of summer. The train's final stop is the Jungfraujoch station, the highest railway station in Europe, perched at more than 3,400 meters above sea level. Here, you step out into a world of ice and snow, surrounded by some of the Alps' most famous peaks. One of the most astounding sights is the Aletsch Glacier, the longest in the Alps, its vast river of ice stretching into the distance. Step inside the magical ice palace, where shimmering sculptures and tunnels are carved directly from the glacier, and let your imagination run wild. From the viewing platforms, the panorama is beyond words, a sea of mountains rolling into the horizon, a testament to the raw, untamed beauty of the earth. After days filled with exploration and wonder, Grindelwald offers the perfect respite in its welcoming mountain lodges and cozy restaurants. Here, Swiss hospitality takes center stage, inviting you to relax and savor the flavors of the region. There is perhaps no better way to warm up after a day in the mountains than with a pot of bubbling cheese fondue. Tear off a piece of rustic bread or dip a tender potato and let the rich, creamy cheese wrap you in comfort. Pair your meal with a glass of local alpine wine, the grapes grown in steep mountain vineyards, and toast to the adventures of the day. With snow-dusted peaks outside the window and the soft glow of candlelight inside, it's easy to feel the embrace of alpine coziness, what the Swiss might call Gemütlichkeit. But Grindelwald is more than just a collection of activities and sights. It is a feeling, one that lingers long after you've left the mountains behind. Here, amidst the grandeur of nature, life seems to slow down. The distractions of modern life fade, replaced by the simple pleasures of fresh air, stunning views, and the company of friends and family. In Grindelwald, you remember what it means to be present, to breathe deeply, to marvel at the world's quiet wonders. A journey to Grindelwald has the power to change you. It's a place that invites you to rediscover yourself, to find peace in the mountains and inspiration in the stillness. Whether you come seeking adventure, relaxation, or simply a moment of awe, Grindelwald welcomes you with open arms and an open heart. If you've ever dreamed of a place that feels like magic, a place where beauty, calm, and wonder are not just possibilities, but everyday realities, look no further. Let Grindelwald share its story with you. Come, wander its trails, gaze upon its peaks, and let the spirit of the Alps awaken something new within you. In this corner of Switzerland, the world's chaos recedes, and a sense of peace takes its place, a reminder that such wonder still exists, waiting for you to discover it.